The recipe I'm sharing with you today is another wild game recipe, and we're doing mustard fried venison. So come on, we'll show you how to take the venison cube steak, how we're gonna prep it, how we're gonna season it, and how we're gonna fry it on a Weber kettle grill in a frying pan, and then how we present it. And if you ain't never tried this, you need to try this. This is an awesome way to cook venison. So come on, let's go in the kitchen so we start prepping so we can start cooking. So meet you in the kitchen. So what we got right here, continuing on the wild game theme, is this is venison cube steak. We locally harvested this venison. We've taken it to a local butcher and they've processed it for us. Processing in cube steaks will allow us to do some different things with it. We can come here and take this, we're gonna marinate it for 24 hours in buttermilk. Then we're gonna turn right around and marinate it another 4 hours in some spicy brown mustard, some Dijon mustard. Then take it out, roll it in flour, and then fry it in a pan fry on the grill. And we get really good fried, mustard fried venison strips. Really and truly is one of the go-to recipes at any hunting camp. Something that we've done for years. Probably one of the things that I really started cooking and really started enjoying cooking was this recipe. Now I'm gonna take it and push it back over. I'm gonna flatten her out. Keep tossing it around. I want to get that buttermilk all the way around that meat. Just get it all over it. We'll keep taking this and doing this about every hour for 2 or 3 hours. That's what we're gonna do, kind of just flip it over and just kind of keep meshing it together. Once we get that, we'll push it down, get the buttermilk down at the bottom, put it in the refrigerator. We're gonna let it rest for about 24 hours. Then we take it out, get started to make the magic happen. So stick around, be back in a few minutes. So here we got our venison cube steak. We had it marinating in the refrigerator for 24 hours in the buttermilk. We're getting ready to take it out of here, rinse it off, get some of the buttermilk off of it, not worry about all of it, just a little bit of it. We're gonna pat it dry with paper towels. We're gonna set this to the side. We're gonna take a bowl and get our flour and stuff ready. We're just gonna take some all-purpose flour. I'm gonna add some OBQ garlic pepper to it, just a little bit into it. I'm gonna add a little bit more sea salt. Now I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna focus on my venison cube steaks. Spicy brown mustard. Open it up, and I'm gonna come across the top of it. Start rubbing it in. Flip them over, do the same thing to the other side. Now we're gonna go outside, we're gonna get our Weber kettle grill hot. We're gonna go over here and use a cast iron skillet, put on top of that with some vegetable oil, and we're gonna fry this up in the kettle grill. So let's go outside, let's get that started. Meet you out there in a second. One thing I'd be careful with when you're grilling on a Weber kettle like this, you cannot regulate temperature of the oil that much. The only way you can really do that is moving it to the off the coals a little bit or adding things to it.
So you don't want to overload it too much because you'll cool it off too much. But at the same time is you don't want to not have stuff going on there because then your grill will get too hot and you'll start scorching your oil and therefore it'll taste bad. So when you're doing this, I always kind of start weighing in temperature wise, putting your meat in. As you can see right here, I'm putting it in the flour, folding it over and pushing it down, folding it back over, pushing it down a little bit, just kind of mixing it in to get the flour into the mixed in with the meat. Once I got it like I'm looking for, the grill's hot. Take it, and drop it right in. Once I get around about 185, 190, I'll start pulling them off. Now these are bigger pieces, they're gonna take a little bit longer, but I'm gonna let my grease get hot. So I'm gonna not add nothing else to these until my grease gets a little hotter. These are cooking a little slower than I want them to cook. They're still cooking, but I'm just gonna let them sit there and cook. Start to see the color. This here's getting a little closer to where we wanted at. 180 there, 187 there, 200. It's ready to come off. There's some dang good eating now. Set that and off. See a little bit of blood pushing back to the surface right here on this one. We'll flip over that one. Have to flip it over here again in a second. I want to give it a minute. We've got a little bit coming in here. What we're looking for? We're looking for that blood. When that blood starts being pushed from the other side, it's time to start flipping it. That's a good factor of understand where you are in cooking the food also. As you can see, without the other two pieces of meat on there, the grease is getting a lot hotter, a lot faster. And so that's kind of like I said, that's the way you regulate. You add more to it, it cools it down. You add less to it, it brings it up. Here's what you got: Lee Barbecue Smokers, mustard fried venison.
this is not a recipe you've ever tried before and you like wild game, try this one. It really does just carry the venison over top. It's got a lot of flavor into it. And you can use any rubs you want to. But this is a good one. We're gonna try this and see what it tastes like. Can't beat that, man. Seriously, you gotta try this one if you ain't never tried it. You can do a regular Q steak too. But the venison just takes it and just really puts makes a lot to it. Hey, if you like our videos, make sure you subscribe to it and turn the notification bell on. That way we can notify you new videos coming out. And they come out on a weekly basis. This kind of stuff we can bring you. It's gonna be a variety of things. Again, thank you for watching Lee Barbecue Smoker YouTube channel. The whole purpose of it is to share information, to share new techniques, to share new recipes, so you can take this information and go home, help elevate your outdoor grilling experience at home. We appreciate it. If you got any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below, and we'll respond as quick as we can. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the social media. We really appreciate it. Love engaging with you. But as always, thank you for watching the video. It means a lot to us. It really does.